Hello, 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 guys. I'm here to do a quick unboxing of the Tattoo Tarot deck. And I'm going to take the advantage to do a quick Valentine's Day reading. So, that was my coffee. So, guys, here you have it, the Tattoo Tarot deck. It intrigued me, especially for Valentine. I when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, this is definitely Valentine. So it gives me kind of the bad boy, bad girl type of vibes, you know, the whole tattoo thing. But, you know, also there's a lot of misconception when it comes to tattoos, and there's actually a lot of beauty when it comes to tattoos. So those that don't really understand tattoo life, those that don't have any tattoos, they don't understand. I myself have no tattoos, so I respect the craft, I respect the tattoo life. I just haven't been at a point where I have been strong enough to have to get a tattoo, right? So because of its lifestyle, right? Like, you need to be into this life. You need to like tattoos to actually continuously get tattoos. Some people get one tattoo, some people get no tattoos. Some people get tattoos every year, right? So it's a thing. And I feel that a lot of people get judged because they have tattoos, or they have big tattoos, or they have whatever it is, whatever artistic way they have chosen to express something that's meaningful to them on their body through ink, they get judged. So I feel that, especially for Valentine, these are themes and issues that come up when it comes to love and Valentine and relationships. So that's where my head was at with this Tattoo Tarot. So I'm going to unbox it. I've never seen it. I actually don't even know what the cards look like aside from what's on the back. And I also did get a new deck, which, you know what? I did unbox it already. I've actually bonded and I've spent time with this deck, but it's called the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. So I feel that, isn't that what life is all about? It's about fixing issues. It's about clarifying misconceptions. So this is where my head is at, guys. All right. So I'm going to do a quick reading with these two decks. I'm going to use this as my clarifier. All right. Okay, let's see. How are we going to open this? All right. That works. Okay. Oh, it's like a general box. I like the quality of the box. Very sturdy. It doesn't bend, so automatically that tells me that the deck is pretty much it's safe. You know, I've bought some decks sometimes that it has happened to me in the past where I've bought decks and the cards are bended, and it's interesting. So I don't know, it came with this inside. What does this mean? It's a rose spread. Oh, look, it's a spread idea. Oh, I cannot wait to use this. I'm not gonna use it today. But it is an option. Cool, right? I don't know. I normally don't set up my spreads. Maybe I should. Maybe I should start doing that. I normally just go with whatever it is that comes to mind. So it has a pretty thick book. Oh my God, and it feels good. It really does feel good. So Interesting. And it has tabs like Major Arcanas, Wands. So you go there for the cups, right? Okay. All right. Let's see what swords look like. Here we go. All right. Okay. And then pentacles. What does pentacles look like? Got it. Oh, look. That's actually what's on the front of the box. So that's your Ace of Pentacles right there. I mean, I kind of had an idea that that's what it was just because I see this big pentacle here. But, you know, I wasn't sure. So the book, again, I love the feeling of this book. It's like this, it's not glossy, as you can see. It's like a matted style. But the book feels so good. Like, even the pages, there's definitely quality. There's quality in here. There was investment in quality, I can tell, just by the book. And then, oh, okay. So it comes, that's the box. See? Doesn't bend. I love it. And then on top of that, they have, I don't even know what that's called. So let me not even go there. So I'm just going to show you some of the cards and then I'll get to the reading. Oh, shoot. I didn't even bring a knife or a scissor. All right. I'll try to timestamp this video once I'm done, just in case you want to skip directly to your sign and not watch the unboxing of the card. All right. Okay. All right, so this is the back of the card. I'll tell you right now, I don't like the quality of the cards. I can tell that I'm gonna damage this deck quickly. It's very flimsy. So here I have the luminous spirit deck. I know a lot of people are familiar with it. It's the rainbow looking one. So you see that the way that these cards were designed, they're durable, right? You can, it takes a lot for you to bend this, right? Now, watch this. See? This is a higher quality deck. That deck has gone through some stuff, but I don't like, I'm sorry, I don't like the quality of the actual cards. I have small hands, so I tend to beat up the cards, and the cards themselves are pretty large. I don't know, maybe it is considered regular size for some people, but for little old me, it's kind of small. All right, let's look at some of these things. Let's pick. That's this. Oh, so that's the star. And it literally looks like a page. It looks like somebody just drew on a blank page and wrote the star at the bottom. I like it. Oh, look, the 10 of Cups. The happy home, happy family, new beginnings together. Here we have the 6 of Pentacles. That's interesting. It's like a juggle between the good and the bad. You see what I mean? I'm glad. So this is what I'm saying. I get this vibe of a battle between good and the vibes, and the bad girl, good boy type of vibes with this deck. So look at the Ace of Wands. Real quick, I thought that was the Empire State Building. The Ace of Swords. Oh, wow. Look at the 10 of Wands. Wow. That's pretty powerful. That's a powerful drawing. is the Justice card. That's the Justice card. No, that's the Two of Swords. Nope, that's the Two of Swords. Interesting. Oh, look, this one is black and white. Let's see this one. Oh, look, the Three of Cups in black and white. Interesting. I like how they're naked. It's almost like, you know, they're bearing it all. You know, celebrating truth. Ooh, Strength. That's the main card. No, is it the main card? No, it's not. Oh, it's in the back of the deck. Yes. See? Strength. Okay, the Nine of Cups. This makes me feel of the Last Supper. That's interesting. So, the Queen of Cups. The Nine of Swords. The Moon. Look at the Moon. With a Scorpio. No, that's not Scorpio. That is definitely a lobster. Gather yourself. But it's interesting. I love how it has different aspects of the lobster with connected to the different phases of the moon. Dope. I like that. All right, the Six of Cups. Somebody's in live. Ooh, the Magician. The Magician in this deck is a little on the dark side. You see what I mean? So it's like you, in the same deck, you have this, like the Three of Cups, but then you have the Magician, right? I love it. I really, really love it. What is this? This is the Seven of Wands. Look how pretty. It almost looks like a mandala or something. Oh, look at the Fool. See, the Fool is always portrayed as a male. The Fool here is a female. I honestly have to tell you. You see what I mean? This deck is very, you know, between the good and the bad, because she's trustworthy. She's trying to move forward, taking a leap of faith, but then look at this snake about to bite her. But she's just smelling the roses. Like, she's just blind. She don't know what's coming. Oh, here's the Justice card. Okay. I like this. The Four of Wands. Ooh, the Six of Swords. Interesting. The Six of Swords normally has people on a boat going somewhere. This Six of Wands looks like, Six of Swords, it looks like the ship left. Are there people on there? We don't know. So it's a pretty interesting deck. Let me start shuffling. What am I gonna do? Actually, I'll introduce you to the Psychic Tarot really quickly, so that you guys can. What is this? Oh, this is the Eight of Wands. Interesting. Oh, interesting. The Two of Cups. See how the Two of Cups here is more like a business deal versus love. That's interesting. Even though it can be love, because look at that red flower. All right, I like it. I vibe with it. I'm glad I made this purchase. I really like it. Again, I'm not too crazy about the quality of the card. I don't know. See, this deck has a good quality. I'll show you. So it has a cute little book, you know, but it's nothing major. I think that this author, who made this deck? So it is by Lana Zellner. So the quality and the time and the investment in this book is seriously flattering. It is to be admired. I love this. Almost want to say that whoever designed this book, like, they have to have some kind of, at minimum, college degree. It looks like, it just looks so professional. I love it. I love it. Oh, look at the tower. All right, I gotta, I'm like really into this deck, so I gotta move forward. For the Oracle small book, normally Oracle books, though, Oracle cards, the books that come with the Oracle cards tend to be small. So, I mean, there goes that. That's not always the case, but for the majority of the time. But, you know, it's a basic style type of tarot book. So, that's good. And again, this is called the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. It's a guidebook. Guys, I just in case you don't know this, I do not go by the definition of the book. I am an intuitive reader. So, you know. All right. So look at so you see how it even has like a golden trim on the side. And then look. Let me show you. See the difference? So it makes me think of like March 17th. What is it? The Lucky Charm. Oh my God. I could never remember this holiday. All right. You guys get it. I'm pretty sure you guys know. Somebody remind me what holiday I'm talking about. I know it's on March 17th. It's the Lucky Charm. Everybody dresses in green. Everybody goes out and drinks. I know what it is. I just can't remember. All right. Let me get ready to do these readings for you guys, and I'm gonna do a quick Valentine Day reading, okay? So I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna do groups. I'm gonna do group readings. So I'm doing elements. I'm doing fire, air, water, and earth, and I'm going to start with water. All right, for anybody that's watching this reading after I go live, first of all, guys, this is my first time going live on YouTube, at least. So I just want to, and I'll tell you what's motivated me to come to YouTube is that yeah, this quality is not the best. Over on YouTube, on Instagram, I mean, I'm not able to save my videos. I don't know what's happening, and I've tried contacting Instagram, but they're not getting back in. I don't know. They're not trying to get back to me, so I'm gonna try to bring over my viewers to YouTube and try to work out of YouTube instead. So I will again timestamp once I'm done and the video has uploaded. Oh no, give me a second. I just lost a card. What flew out? Let's see. Ooh, the Emperor flew out. Look at that. Interesting. Trying to break the cards. All right, so let's see. All right. Let's go with, who did I say? Water? I'm gonna go with water. All right. Water, what is your issue? You have the Queen of Wands. That's your issue. What sits in your past? The Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, you might have had a past relationship with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Because your current issue is the Queen of Wands and your past is the Knight of Wands, but it's in reverse. How do we move forward? Interesting. The Two of Wands. Oh, water. Oh my God, water. You have nothing but fire all over you. And so I will tell you, water, that again, this is the overall energy for water. Okay? So I'm going to bring out one card for each water sign, but the overall energy for water is the issue is the Queen of Wands. So this can be that you guys are either too hard, you guys are trying to move things too fast, you probably fell in love too quick. Water signs are known for these things. What's in the past is the Knight of Wands, meaning, and it's in reverse. So there is no longer anything new. So it's almost like this, there's an X here. Okay, there's an X here for you, water, for all of you water signs. There's a possible X here, possibly, most likely, a fire sign. Talking Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius, and they're not even looking towards you. They're gone. See? They're gone. See, the direction? They're in the past. They're not trying to come back, but I almost feel like you guys may still try to... What is it that I want to say? You guys are still trying to either be active in their lives, or you're still trying to control their lives, or you're still trying to find ways to still have this relationship. What's in the future is the Two of Wands in reverse, my dear. That is an absolutely no. If you had to ask me a yes or no question, this would be the answer, and it would be like no. Like, seriously, water signs, you need to walk that way. So let's see here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, you have the Tower. This is an absolute no for you. So these, if specifically, again, I'm focusing on past relationship, okay, because of what came out in your past. This is definitely about an ex, water signs. So for you, Cancer, you have the Tower. The way that you guys have ended that relationship was absolutely terribly wrong. And you do know that this relationship, it's a done deal. Like, there's no coming back to this. But you're still stuck. It's almost like you still want to fight. You still want to say, no, I got this. You know, if you actually look at the tattoo in the hand, it says burn in reverse. Well, upside down. Let me show you the card upside down. Can you read it? It says burn. So it's almost like you still have that desire to fight. Whether it's to fight for the relationship to rekindle or to just burn that person to hell. You could have a lot of anger issues with this. But again, the answer is no. Scorpio, so you have the Empress. We're talking about, for you, Scorpio, you may have, this could be the mother or the father of your children. Again, this is an ex, because remember, the Knight of Wands in reverse, it's in the past, it wants to stay there. It does not want to continue with you, okay? And I think that you're trying to use your children as a way to stay active, to stay relevant in this person's lives. And I have to tell you, Scorpio, you're doing yourself a dishonesty. You are not, this is not healthy. This is not healthy, Scorpio. This is not healthy. You need to move forward, honey. And if I recall, I think on my Instagram live, the last live that I did, I almost want to say that something similar to this came to light. It came to light. Scorpio, this is not a deal. You have to move on. This really, again, the answer is no, Scorpio. So I want you to understand, Scorpio, that this is not where your happiness lies. The anger that you may have with this fire sign of yours that could be the mom or the father of your children, it's only hurting you. It's only hurting you. Almost as if, again, I go back to this tattoo on this hand where it says burn. It's almost like you keep holding on and you keep burning yourself. And this fire sign, this mother or father of your children, they're just out. They're not even paying attention to you. Like, it is totally irrelevant. There is nothing you can do to get their attention. Okay, Scorpio? And again, the answer is no. It's a no-go. It's not a thing. And again, it's no because it's in reverse. Okay, if this would have been right side up, I would have said, hey, you have the chance. Look, you have the world, right? To have the Empress right side up and to have the Two of Wands right side up, this is progress. This is a thing. I can definitely see everybody happy and trying to move forward. That's not a thing, Scorpio. It's not a thing. All right? Okay, so Scorpio, Pisces. So you have the Star. Now, let me tell you, Pisces, my dear, for you, I see a lot of wishing, a lot of hoping, but I feel that you're stuck. I feel stillness. I feel that you are not able to even date past this situation, and this is not healthy. Well, your main themes, your main cards, it's just not healthy. This is not a healthy situation for you, water signs, because actually, I mean, there's really no explanation to it. I mean, just listen to your reading. It's not healthy, the end, right? But for you, you have hope. You have hope, Pisces. And I want to say that maybe, you know, if by the Star, I think of a wish, right? And if you are that person that is sitting through prayer, if you're fighting a battle through prayer, if Pisces, if you are the one that had an ex and there was cheating involved, whether it was you that cheated or they cheated, that's unclear. But if there was cheating that took place in this relationship, you still have hope, and it's almost like you're fighting this battle in prayer. I can tell you that I think, Pisces, you're the only one that I can actually turn this Two of Wands right side up and turn this into a yes. And that's only because Spirit and your spirit guides come through for you. All right, my water signs. I'm gonna bring out some clarifiers for you guys. Let's see what you guys have. Again, guys, I'm going to timestamp once I'm done. Okay. So I've already played around with this deck. They're just still stiff because they haven't gotten used to my beatings. Let's see, what do we have? Cancer, you have release. Oh, the deck is in reverse. All right, you have release. I told you you're stuck on it. Oh no, that was for Scorpio. Scorpio, you have observe. Pisces, you have, oh, you got two. You have listen and nurture. I'm going to take it because, you see, it's like I said, I feel that, Pisces, you're the only one that can actually get a positive outcome out of this situation for your love life, because if you're fighting in prayer, I do think that you can actually get through this. So, Cancer, you have release. You know, this anger that you're holding, Cancer, this is not healthy. It's like I said, with the Queen of Wands, you're still trying to control. You're still trying to fight your fight. It's not worth it. And whatever happened, they're still gone. Cancer, like, you can't beg people to be with you. And it's almost like it angers you. There's a lot of ego here for you, Cancer. You refuse to accept that they let you go. Or even if it was you that let them go, you refuse to accept the fact that they're not begging to come back. You have to release that. Okay? Scorpio, you need to observe, honey. Okay? You need to observe. And I'm going to be the one to tell you, sweetheart. This observation has nothing to do with your ex. You need to observe where you are in life right now. Because I feel like there's decision making. Because you have the Empress, I feel like you possibly may have like your future husband, your future wife right in front of you. But because you're stuck on your baby mama, baby father situation, you're going to lose out on such a beautiful opportunity that can make a difference in your life in the future. You understand me? So do some self-observation. Sit and just, this reminds me of like chakra balancing. I guess it's like the rainbow on top. And like with all these people, it's almost like you need to have a conference with your spiritual team. Check yourself. All right. Now, Pisces, I do feel that you're the only one that can really flip this no to a yes. And it's like I said, look, you have nurture and listen. And I feel, it's like I said, if I feel that if you have faith, look, it's almost like your spiritual team, you're looking up to your spiritual team and they're like, all right, we're listening. And you're nurturing by fighting in prayer. So you know when you fight in prayer, Pisces, every day at the same time, you sit, you pray, you manifest, you call it into action. You use the correct prayers to do your prayer powers. That's what matters here. And I really think that out of the water signs with this love life situation, you're the only one that can really turn this into a yes. All right, my water signs. I'm going to move forward. Who am I going to do next? I'm going to do fire because there was so much fire in water's spread. All right, guys, and like I said, once I am done with this live reading, I'm going to timestamp the elements, so you can just go straight to your element or cross watch whatever element or whatever sign you want to cross watch. And what else? I'm going to go live on Instagram after this reading. So if I am able to save my Instagram live, I will also upload it on YouTube. I think I'm just going to start moving towards YouTube and letting go of Instagram a little bit, at least for my live readings. All right. Let's see here. I said fire. Yes. Oh, one more time. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. You know what? I don't need the whole deck in my hand. All right. So, fire signs. What is the theme? So you have the Five of Wands in reverse. You have the Five of Wands in reverse. So you're stuck. You're stuck. You're having a hard time being able to keep going. You may be still thinking about, should I keep going? Should I go back? Let's see what's in your past. Wow. Wow. Oof, that's a nice card. I'm sorry, like I said, I just opened, I haven't seen these cards, so I kind of get stuck sometimes just looking at the art. I apologize, but this is in reverse, all right? You have the Eight of Swords in reverse, okay? So in the past, you were blinded. There's things that you were not able to see that have come to light, but you're stuck. Now, how are we going to move forward? My goodness, you have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Jesus, guys, why are you guys all in reverse? Seriously, guys, what's up? All right, so I'll tell you, damn, fire signs, you guys are confused as hell. I wonder if you guys are still stuck on the past. Like, you guys are still hurting. Almost like you guys have not been able to heal of the hurt and the pain of the past. Or maybe the past is still trying to be active. Remember, in the water signs, fire, you guys were all over them, right? So, you know, and they do come out in the future. So, do you want to go back with this ex? But I mean, your past could also be air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libras. So, you know, and again, my readings are not sex specific, so this could easily be a male ex. All right. All right. Let me bring out the cards for each sign. Aries, we have the World in reverse. Jesus Christ. Leo, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. And Saggies. This is interesting. Who is this? Look at that. I actually have to look at this card. Give me a minute. This is this is interesting. I'm actually gonna have to look at the book. I can't figure out who this is. Can somebody figure out who this is? This is interesting. Oh, wow. This is a really good job. I really like this artwork. All right, let's see. This is a major arcana for sure. Let's see, guys. Give me a minute because I don't want to give you the wrong information. I've got to see who this is. But this is what happens when you do an unboxing and you've never seen the cards before. I feel like they are swords. So I'm going to go with swords. Let's see. Yep, swords. So it is the Four of Swords. That's what I thought. See how the swords are portrayed differently? Look at these swords. See, I didn't even know this about this deck. These look like swords, right? They're swords, clearly. But what is this? These are swords. Interesting. Interesting. This was good. All right, Saggies, you're the only one that has a right side up card, so this is good. For you, Saggies, the Four of Swords, I feel like you need stability. I almost feel like your brain is literally on fire, right? You feel you need rest. You need to chill out a minute, a second. Like maybe you need to take a step back, think about it, and then come back in. All right? All right, let's get this reading done. All right, Aries, my dear, you have the World in reverse. Hun, so for you to have the World in reverse and have this Five of Wands in reverse, you don't know where the hell you're standing almost. And I want to remind you guys of your alignment with Mars and Aries. I've been saying this for like the past couple of live readings that I've done. Aries, you gotta get your head out of your ass. I know that sounds like really bad. Excuse the box. It's like in the video somehow. I'll put it up here. So, you know, Aries, the thing is that you guys have to get yourself out of this because you're gonna burn yourself out. You understand me? And if you continuously just think about, oh, you know, my world is upside down, my life is not where I need to be, my life is in shambles, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Remember, February is a playful month, but this alignment that you have, Aries, with Mars, this could be very, very a very, very passionate time for you. And of course, love lives, and especially like your previous experiences with love, it could really tap into your psyche, especially when everybody's all lovey-dovey, you know. But Aries, let's be serious. How many people are in lovey-dovey just for Valentine and then the next day they go their separate ways, right? There is no such thing as perfect, Aries. And because you know, Aries, that you jump to conclusions rather often, maybe that's the reason why this heartbreak took place, right? But it's done. It's done. And I like the fact that although your card is in reverse, right, she's still facing your future. So I feel that you could possibly, if you get out of your head and keep thinking that, if you could get out of your head and maybe possibly think that this Ace of Cups is yours, claim it, right? I think that you'll be able to succeed. But I like the fact that she's looking towards the future, right? The past is the past, Aries. It is what it is. Learn from it, but you can't be stuck. And, you know, I do want to say that there could be an earth sign relationship to this, an earth sign relationship to Taurus, because of the horns here, that you may have, that you may constantly think of, a Taurus specifically, but it could be any other earth sign. It can be a Capricorn or a Virgo as well. We'll see. We'll see. Leo, so you have the Page of Cups, honey, and it's in reverse. I feel like you're in the middle of this situation, Leo. For you, Leo, I don't think this is over. This is not over. I almost feel like you don't know where you're standing either. I mean, none of you guys know where you're standing. You have the Five of Wands in reverse, meaning there's no passion. And for those of you guys that are in a relationship, you're really having a hard time looking forward and saying, all right, what does this mean for tomorrow, right? And for my single Leos, you legit have no idea when it is that you're actually going to be able to get a relationship going. How do you even start one? How do you even start dating? That's how blinded you are. You legit cannot see, not even where you're standing, Leos. But I feel that for you, Leos, you guys are living more in the present than Aries and Saggies. You guys are more, for lack of better words, I'll say a little bit more advanced, because although you're stuck, I feel that you guys are the ones that are actively looking for solutions, checking yourself. How am I going to move forward? Revisiting things, learning, connecting dots. That's you, Leos. So I actually think that's a good thing, but you're still stuck as hell. And you still have like no hope, right? But I do like the fact that your Page of Cups is in reverse, because that means that you're no longer a starter. This is nothing new to you. Almost like you possibly knew this was coming. You have seen your relationship deteriorate. So what else do you think was gonna happen, Leo? For my single Leos, it's almost like all right, Leo, you know what your downfalls are, but you're also not fixing them. So it's cool that you know this. But now what is the next step that you're going to do so that you can get this Ace of Cups right side up, right? Ace of Cups right side up means we're going to win emotionally. We got this. We have, you know, we're at 100 and we have more to give. But you got it in reverse, right? So that's that for you, Leos. For you, Saggies, the infamous Four of Swords. Oh my God. This is such an interesting sword. I mean, so I get it. You only see the actual sword. You don't see the handles. Got it. Brilliant. I love it. And I honestly feel that with the moon here, it's almost like you really need to take a nap. Like you really need to power off. You're overthinking and you're polluting. Oh my God. So look, I'm even looking at the fact that there's like a city line down here. So you know, when there's a lot of buildings, there's a lot of things going on, there's a lot of toxins put into the air. This is your brain overworking, overcrowded with a whole bunch of stuff, and the hurt and the pain and the sorrow and the overthinking and the over information. Is the information right? Is the information wrong? Is this person, do they mean well for me? Did they lie about this? You are overdoing it, my dear. So just turn everything off and go to sleep. All right? Wake up the next day and see where your head is at. Right? And you know what, Saggies? It's okay if it doesn't work out. It really, truly is okay. So what if it didn't work out? You know? So what? You'll be okay. You'll be okay. And, you know, it's almost like, Saggies, you could be the one to join Leo where Leo is at right now, right? For at least mentally, because Leo knows what's up. They're hesitant. They're stuck. They're stuck and stupid, but they know what's up, right? Aries is just lost. Just leave them over there because they got to figure out their lives. But, or so they think. They actually know what's up too, but they're just either in denial or they just don't see it at all. Like Aries is truly blindfolded. They do not see what's best for them. They may not even see what's coming to them. But for you, Saggies, you may be able to join Leo rather soon. I just hope that you don't stay with Leo for long. I hope that you, Saggy, is the sign that can be like, all right, I'm ready to go. I got it, but I'm moving forward. All right. Bring out some clarifier. So here we have release. Really, I just shuffled and everybody got the same card. You guys are connected to water sign. These were the same clarifiers for water signs. I have to test something out. I'm going to give you guys a second. I'm going to give you guys, it's almost like I shuffled water's clarifiers right back in. Like, there is definitely a connection. Aries, you could be, dang, I can't remember all of the cards for water, but there's a strong connection with you guys in water, because remember the Ace of Cups is in reverse, right? That's interesting. But I am going to give you guys another set of clarifiers just because I want to be able to move forward from your connection to water signs. So for you, Aries, we have release, daydream, and decisions. But I mean, this is kind of it's self-explanatory. Aries, you really are just lost. Like, you're lost. You're lost, and you're so stuck on, I don't even know what realm of life it is that you're sitting in, but you have to release this. You have to let this go. Specifically, this Five of Wands in reverse, you have to let it go, and it's crazy. It is driving me crazy. the connection that you guys have with water signs. That's crazy. Like, you guys saw me shuffle. That's pretty interesting. That's a pretty strong vibe, because for water signs, all of their main cards, like their general cards, they were all fire. And here you guys get their clarifiers. That's pretty interesting. For you, Leo, you guys have the well-deserved rewards, and then you have listen. So it's like I said, you guys know what's up. You know what's up, Leo. But there has to come a point where you get courage. Get courage. Look, at the end of the day, whether the Ace of Cups is right side up or reversed, it's still there. Go get it. Flip this bad boy, right? But the thing is that you do have to listen. And it's okay for you to listen, but you also have to remember what it is that you deserve. Leo, you know what you deserve. So just go do it. Just go. Go, Leo. Because what are we going to do? Are we going to sit and doubt everybody and think and do all of this stuff? Just go. Just go and get your Ace of Cups. Flip that bad boy yourself. Right? So, for you, Saggies, you guys have observe and then choose your battles. And I want to say wisely. Right? Look how many people you're listening to. And it probably includes me too, somewhere in here. This is you listening to them. This is you listening to them. You have to turn it off. You have to turn it off. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Just stop thinking. Honestly, for you, Saggies, I will ask you to just walk away. Don't even think about it. Don't try to see your significant other. Get away. Literally take a step back. And when you feel ready, then move forward. All right? All right, fire. Oh my God, that was a pretty interesting reading with this, you guys being linked to water. That's crazy. Wow. All right, I'm gonna go with air. See, they're bending already. Wow, that connection with fire and water is pretty interesting. It's pretty intense. Wow. Yeah, guys, I am not a fan of the quality of this deck. I mean, I have a hard time shuffling as this because I have small hands. So it's like I said, I beat up the cards. Let me shuffle these bad boys before I forget, even though I know I did not forget. That was an actual thing. That connection between fire and water, that was an actual thing. It's crazy. All right. Air, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. What is your theme? Air. We have the Chariot. Why am I not surprised? It's air. What's in the past? The Knight of Wands, right side up. And for your future, we have the Knight of Swords. Wow. Okay. So, of course, you want choices. Of course, you want to not be tied down because you guys are air. This is who you are. This is what you guys do. This is what you guys want. You never, it is so hard to get an air sign to settle or to feel binded and still be able to stay sane. Like, you just can't. And in the past, you do have connections. And it's interesting, you have connections to a fire sign, and this card, I mean, came up in reverse for water sign, as their past. So you could be having a connection to a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. You do have it right side up, and it is facing your future, air signs. So by having the Knight of Wands in your past but still serving your future, there's a lesson that you might not have learned. Right now, moving forward, you now have the Knight of Swords. So I almost want to tell you, there's a possible information, this possible communication from someone in your past that could become relevant for a possible situation in the future. Okay? And I'm going to also give you the other scenario that is the most basic. I don't even think you need to be intuitive or psychic or an experienced tarot reader. When you see this layup, this Chariot could literally mean that you're stuck between a fire sign and another air sign. You, air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, could be stuck between a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Saggy, or another air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. All right? So let me bring you guys your Saggies had this. Gemini, Saggies had this. Why are you guys so connected like this? This is really bugging me out. The Eight of Swords, right side up. Who had this? Oh my God, I think, was it water? No, it was fire. Fire had it in reverse. Interesting. What kind of craziness is happening here? So the Ace of Cups was in reverse for fire signs, and it's also in reverse for you, air. And I remember telling fire signs that there was a connection that they had with air and fire. So apparently nobody cares about earth signs. You know, I'm an earth sign, and I'm starting to feel some type of way because we're not coming up in nobody's business. We just over here doing our own thing. You know what? Maybe we're just healed. We don't need to be part of your stuff. Oh man, too funny. All right. So Gemini. So as we learned, this is the Four of Swords, and you have it right side up. So I'm going to tell you, with the Chariot, you could be overdoing your freedom. I think that you're pushing your limits. And if you look at this person, at this being, I want to say that he reminds me of like a Rasta god. Please, nobody judge me. But it's like the braids. He looks like God to me. Like, you know, the Catholic version of God. That's what I think when I see him, right? But then he has braids. So I feel like he's Rasta. But what I'm trying to tell you is that you may be thinking of way too much information. So, and it's interesting because I had told Saggies that there is a possibility of communication. So for you guys, there's a communication, and I want to say that it's between these two beings, and that's what has you sitting, believe it or not, in the high chair. Because For you, Gemini, I feel like these two people are at war, and you're just sitting here like, all right, so let me see what happens, right? Because by them talking, you're getting pretty much your cake and you're eating it too. But what you're not understanding is that there's going to come a point where all of this is just going to fall apart. It's almost like, if you see this Chariot, you see how he has like this kingdom in the back, like he is some type of big dog, right? It's gonna turn into a tower. And if you don't know what that means, what a tower moment means, it means that eventually this war is gonna come home, and this war is going to destroy your home. These homes are all gonna be in tower moments. Well, for time's sake, I won't go into the deck to look for the tower, but I wish I could just, it would just pop out so I could see it. Oh, nope, that's not it. So I can show it to you guys and you can understand what it is that I mean, but it's going to, this is going to backfire on you, Gemini. That's my main point. It's going to backfire and it's not going to be nice. It's not going to be nice. I can't find it, so I'm going to move forward. I need you to be careful with that. Seriously, I need you to be careful. Stop sleeping on these two. Stop sleeping on these two. You're going to have to make a choice. You hear me? Aquarius, my dear. Beautiful Aquarius. Yes, your season is coming to an end. How sad. I understand. You know, there is, first of all, I want to say that there's some bondage, serious situation going on here between these two. Again, an air sign and a fire sign. For you, Aries, I just called you Aries. This is a connection to Aries. For you, Aquarius, during your Aquarius season, which does include Valentine Day, right? And this reading is for Valentine Day and for love life. You might have just met a fire sign, but I feel that there's trickery here. There's trickery here because for you, Aquarius, you may feel like you're on some Chariot, I have control of everything type of vibes, but I don't think that's what's gonna end up happening. This is gonna bring a lot of chaos to you. And for you, Aquarius, I feel that this is you going to war because there's a situation, almost like there's a third party. This person could be married. This person that you might have just met is married. They have a significant other. They have whatever it is that people call it nowadays, but this person has someone that claims them. But you think they are a choice. And you have no idea what's coming to you, Aquarius. I want you to be careful. I need you to be careful because this is you. This is you. All right? Libra, my honey, your Ace of Cups is in reverse. I get it. I get it, but it's like you just don't want to. Libra, for you, I just feel like you're just negative. You're just neglecting wanting to have a choice. You just you're portraying like you don't care. Like, you know, for the holidays when you go home and you're that single family member that everybody's asking you, like all your aunts and uncles are asking you, like, oh, so when are you gonna get married? When are you gonna have kids? Oh my God, when are you gonna bring a significant other to the house? That is kind of the situation. Like, you're seeing all of your friends with all of these options. You know, they're dating, they're getting over their exes, they're moving forward, and you're just chilling, stuck on nothing. When in reality, we all know that this is what your head looks like, right? You're trying to really figure this out. Like, all right, why is it that I feel the way that I'm feeling? You're trying to portray that you're good. But Libra, sweetheart, you're Libra. Like, you need balance. You know that you're not good. You know that. All right? Let me bring some clarifiers out for you guys. So you got dedicated effort, Gemini. Aquarius, here we go. Observe. There, that's the connection. So fire, no, water. No, it was fire. Fire has a stronger connection to air than they do water. Interesting. And who had this one? You guys are way too connected for me. That's crazy. So, Gemini, so you have dedicated effort. Okay? You know, in the end, I really feel, Gemini, like you're really thinking that you can have your cake and eat it too for a longer time. It's not going to work. It's not going to work, Gemini. This is your idea. This is what you think could, in your mind, this is what one day it can look like. But it's not going to work. All right? You're really going to have to choose, Gemini. You have to choose. The end. You have to choose. You have to choose one or the other. And choose wisely, because depending on who you choose, you could end up having a soulmate. You could end up having somebody that you can actually have a relationship with, right? But you're gonna have to make a choice. Okay? For you, Aquarius, my dear, you're so blinded. You need to open your eyes. You need to open your eyes, because I am telling you, Aquarius, this person, this fire sign that you met possibly recently, like within the past couple of weeks, they're not who they are portraying to be. You are blinded. You have no idea what's actually coming to you. This is your outcome. You've been warned. If you want to avoid it, make sure that you do. But if you don't sit down and you actually sit and think about and observe what's going on, you're gonna end up in some deep shit. Somebody's claiming this person, and you're gonna have to pay for that if they find out that you're trying to be in their lives. I'm warning you. Now for you, Libra, you have choose your battles. And again, this is you. It's like the scenario that I gave you. This is you with your family members. Everybody's like, oh, wow, look at Libra, but they don't have a child. But they haven't gotten married yet. What is going on with them? And you're putting up a facade. Look how strong. Look at the body language here, right? They're looking at their family members like, yes, I got it. It's like almost a soldier statue, right? You don't have it. Libra, it's okay. This is really how you feel. You feel like, what the hell am I going to do? What am I doing? I don't know. What am I doing? Right? I'm trying to figure out why it is that I can't have a relationship. I can't figure out why it is that my relationship is not working or not where I want it to be. Right, Libra? All right, guys. Thank you. I'm going to move forward with with Earth. And, you know, I have 2 new decks. I'm trying to shuffle the best I can. But these connections that are coming on are scary. I don't know. That fire and water connection was crazy to me. I hope that earth signs don't come up with any third-party situations turning around, and earth signs are the third parties for everybody. All right, I feel that we are ready. All right, guys, I'm just letting you know I'm going to timestamp once I'm done with this live, and then I'm going to Instagram. Instagram's readings is a bit shorter. I only do 1 card readings on Instagram, so you can catch me there. right, Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. One more time. I lied. One more time. I'm ready. All right, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. What is your issues, Earth signs? You have the Fool in reverse. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you, Earth signs. What's in your past? Jesus. You have the Four of Swords in your past. This is good. And although I think the fire and air had this card, there is no connection because it's in your past. Or maybe there is. Let's see. What's in your future, Earth signs? Oh my God, yes, the Ten of Cups. Yes, 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 Earth signs. Get it. All right, so listen, Earth signs. You guys have awoken. You're awake. You're awake. You ready. You ready. You ready, Earth signs. You ready. Right? Because you have the Fool in reverse. So it's like you know that there is a new beginning. But that snake, I'm going to show you right side up. That snake ain't biting you. You're not a novice anymore. You know what's up. You know what's up. In your past, oh my God, this is such an Earth sign vibe though. You guys are such overthinkers. You have literally driven yourself crazy. And I almost feel like you guys have driven yourself out of a place. Like you've literally moved out. And that's part of your past. And this time, if you are planning to move, whether it's physically out of your home or in a relationship at work, this is really a love relationship. So I'm going to stay with love, like you're making another move, or you're planning to move back with an ex. Hopefully not. But if that's the case, you know what to do now. This time, you're ready. Okay? Now, in the future, honey, you have the Ten of Cups. Oh my God, Earth signs, let me tell you, you guys have had one of the toughest readings, like within the past year, or probably longer than that. Earth signs, you guys have really been getting it. So I'm very excited to see you with this outcome. Jesus, you deserve it, Earth signs. My God. Capricorn, what do you have? The Hermit. But you have the Hermit in reverse. What do you have? Taurus, you have Ace of Cups in reverse. Why so sad, Taurus? And Virgo. Virgo has the Knight of Swords. So, well, for you, Virgo, this has always been you. This has always been you. But there's going to be a difference here because well, I really need to start with Capricorn, but I have to, this is calling my attention. For you, Virgo, with this Knight of Swords and the Fool, honey, it's almost as if you are getting a divorce. I'm sorry to say, Virgo, but you kind of knew this was coming. The good thing is that this is actually what's best for you. And I wouldn't even be surprised, Virgo, if you're the one that actually asked for the divorce because you're tired, right? You're tired of this. You're tired of going through it, of the embarrassment, of having to walk with your head down, you know, acting blind, like you don't even see what's happening, right? This was you before. And then you decided to be like, nah, fuck that. I'm putting this divorce. I love this person. I understand all of that, but I'm sacrificing all of it because I don't care. No, I'm done, right? And that's actually what you need. That's actually what you need, Virgo. So I had to do Virgo first. Sorry. Capricorn, you have this the Hermit, but you have it in reverse. So for you, Capricorn, I'm going to ask, Is it that you're choosing to stay in the dark? Is it that you're planning to revert to this Four of Swords? We really got to go through this again, Capricorn? You're going to really go through this again. You've been here before, Capricorn. You've been here before. You're not a fool anymore. This is you now. This Fool is in reverse, Cappy. You have been here before. You know what this is. This is not anything new. You have to make a choice. Either way, you're going to be all right. You know, the life keeps moving forward. Right? The thing is, though, Cappies, that I have to tell you, if you decide, almost like Virgo in a sense, if you decide to stay quiet or to act like you don't know just because you really want that relationship back, yeah, you're going to have an amazing relationship, you know? Yeah, it's going to be great for 0.5 seconds. And then I'm afraid, Cappies, that you're going to turn around and end up worse than Virgo. You're just going to become like the Queen of Swords. You're going to just be off with everybody's heads. Everybody's going to have to pay for this. But in reality, this is your doing, Cappy. Why are we sitting here with the Hermit in reverse? Bring it to light. Bring it to light. Like, what is it that you're hiding? What do you have to lose, Cappy? You're going to do it to yourself. I don't know. Taurus, oh my dear, all I see is tears here. Taurus, again, we have the Fool in reverse. You know this. You know this. You know this, you know this, you know this. All three of you guys know this, right? But I feel that Taurus is acting more of a water sign out of all of the three earth signs. You're so delicate. You're so delicate. It's almost as if, let me show you the card right side up, right? You see how like the doves are like so delicate, and they look very delicate. They show purity and all this thing. That's how you are. But because this is how you are and you're so sentimental about your situation, you are turning things around. And it's gonna get a point where I literally have to ask you, Taurus, how much is it that you want this? Taurus, how much is it that you want a happy ending? Because when exactly does happy kick in? Is it that you think, Taurus, that happiness is going to be given to you? Or is it that you think that at some point in the future, you're going to get happiness? You've lived long enough. You're not a fool. You are experienced enough to know what's up with this situation. You know what's the situation with you and your loved one. Or you and the ex. You know what it is. So you can either choose to sit in pity and say, you know what, I don't feel like this is happening. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. All this pittiness. When Taurus, get up. Get up and get it. Literally, it's right there. It's right there. Just get it. It's right there. Get it. Why don't you manifest it? Why don't you call your Ace of Cups into your reality? What are you waiting for? Right? Let's see. Let's see what we have here. Oh, all right. See? I told you, Cappies, you can't. The solar plexus for you, Taurus, and for you, Virgo, we have darkest fears. Ooh, he's handsome. Can I just say that? Look how handsome that guy is. All right, let me focus. All right, so Cappies, so you have open up. I told you, I don't think this is a good idea, my dear, for you to hold. I don't know if this is a secret that you're holding. I don't know if it's you withholding your emotions towards somebody. I don't know what's up, but you need to open up. Capricorn, let it out. Let it out, okay? You're not hurting anybody but yourself. And you're the only one that's keeping yourself from getting this 10 of Cups. And you deserve it, Cappy. We all do, right? But if you don't open up, my dear, it's never gonna, you're never gonna welcome it. So welcome it, right? And that information that I feel that Capricorn is holding a piece of information, I don't know what it is. If you choose to not do it, you're gonna go right back to your past behaviors, and you're gonna revert, and you're gonna have to do it all over again, Cappies. And you're gonna be some kind of pissed. But I warned you. Taurus, solar plexus chakra. So, I almost feel like I'm speaking to a specific Taurus that I know. Solar plexus sits in your stomach. I know what you want, Taurus. But this is not the first time that you've been here. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard. But there has to come a point where you just stop the crying, you stop the pity, and you just get up. Sit in your kingdom, in your queendom, and go get it. Right? It's like what's the saying? What comes easy doesn't last. What is hard to get is worth it. I'm sure that's not how you say it, but Taurus, you know what's up. And with the solar plexus chakra, this is definitely a fertility issue. It's your stomach. It's a health concern. But it's affecting your mental, right? But can we leave that over there? Can we leave that in the past? The Fool is in reverse. You're no longer a fool. So keep trying again. And Taurus, the secret is that every time you try, you learn something new. So when you try again, make sure that you bring up all the knowledge that you've gained and make the next step easier, and the next step easier, and the next step easier. And eventually you're going to come to a conclusion. You can't let this eat you alive. You can't. Virgo, we have your darkest fears. My dear, facts, because you know you thought about this. You thought about this divorce nice and hard. No pause intended. But Virgo, seriously, you thought about it. But you know that this is the right decision, and you have faced your fears. But yes, you're correct. This is what's needed. And let me tell you something, Virgo. If you're the Virgo that your significant other put that divorce on your ass, let me tell you something. Go through the process, my dear, because at the end of the day, you're gonna win. It's yours. And I want to tell you something. On the 19th of February, we have a full moon called a snow moon. And it caught my attention that that's the one sitting in his third eye. So I want you to keep an eye out, Virgo, for February 19th. All right, guys? Thank you so much for this weird unboxing and Valentine reading for YouTube. I'm now going on to Instagram. If you want to come on over and experience another reading on Instagram, you can find me at Indom Quest. I'm going to use the same decks. Obviously, I'm not going to have an unboxing because that's what YouTube is for. I am going to timestamp YouTube once I'm done with Instagram. And if you want to book yourself a reading or you want to learn more about me, just go to www.indomquest.com. All right? Thank you guys for everything. I really appreciate your support, just staying here with me, you know? So, thanks, guys. Till later.